What was your first reaction when you got that phone call from Monash Council and you had to just close down the gym?
Fuck!
I'm out of order.
Yeah, just like lost.
Keen for it to open up back up.
It wasn't the council that called me. They came and spoke to one of the staff, Jürgen. Then Jürgen called me and he's like, Vin, the council's here. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, they said we shouldn't be open. We need to shut down right now. And I was like, fuck! I was like, fuck, all right, I'll sort it out. And then Jürgen was like, yeah, I'll send you the details. Send me the details. And I just kept driving and I was like, here's my steering wheel. And I was like, fuck! Then called a few people, figured out what to do, sent out the email, closed. This past month has been the epitome of an emotional roller coaster. But at this point, I have developed a deeper ability to accept the present moment as if I'd chosen it on a deeper level. I've had that mantra in my life since I was 19 or 20, like literally, I'd say it every day. But now, having gone to a stage where the thing that I've sacrificed so much time, money, and like physical and mental energy into is on the brink of potentially being destroyed, to be able to accept that, do what I need to do to minimize that risk, continue living my life without it having like a deep emotional hold on me, is something that I now believe that I can do. I'm more prepared for chaos in the future, which is, I see that as a blessing. Even now, with like halfway hindsight, all of this is a blessing, regardless of how difficult it may be at times.
If you're going to strike, at that point you're striking, you're not defending. You just have to trust that you picked the right moment and the right range. If not, yeah, you're going to get fucked up. So you can't make the adjustment as you're attacking. Does that make sense?
Length of attack and then
You get your data first, know that it's the right moment, and then you strike with conviction. You're just striking, you're not sure where you're standing, so you're like, oh fuck, I actually have to lean back, and then that's when none of it will work, you know?
yeah.
Conviction, boom. Yeah. And now you're defending. Okay? Now you're defending. Now you figure out what your attack's gonna be. Camouflage, don't let me see it coming. When you do it, it needs to be from 0 to 100. But I'm not allowed to see it coming yet.
I was lost for words.
No words?
I was lost for words straight up. That second week we were open, I was sick. I had the week off, and then I was just keen to get back into it, man. And then literally like the day I was gonna come back, it shut down. That just sucked. I literally felt lost, man. Didn't know what to do after work. What do I train? Like, what do I do? The routine's out. Yeah, just like lost.
First reaction was heart dropped, and I was just like, shit. Thought of Vin straight away. I was like, fuck, I hope he's alright. After everything, it can't just be like shut, you know what I mean? Kept sort of telling myself like, it'll be alright, things will sort itself out. Yeah, Vin's very resourceful guy. Just tried to keep like, it'll be alright, it'll just be temporary. First reaction would be, I'm out of order. I don't have a home anymore. Like, what do I do after work? And even like for the first week, I was literally just contemplating life in my bed. Like, what do I do? What do people usually do after work? It's like, yeah, I just don't have that thing anymore, you know?
And then do like, land it like this. But it's not like this. Get my top right here. My rhythm.
Start in the first few weeks, I was still dealing with the symptoms of a severe burnout, even though I knew logically what I had to do was fill up my time with private training sessions to supplement the income that we had to stop. I made the conscious effort to not do that in the first 2 to 3 weeks. so that my energy could recharge and I could rest and recover and go through what I need to go through in order to like recalibrate my mind.
You train yourself to be like, this is how, if you're a boxing bag, okay, I've trained this like 100,000 times. I know that if I need to hit you, I'm only going to need to step like 5 centimeters. Touch, I've found it. But then if I'm here, I can barely touch you. I've trained this range too. I just need to step this far. But it's like developing the instinct, which takes thousands of reps.
It took longer than what I anticipated. I feel like it took 3 to 4 weeks of just completely like factory resetting for me to be able to now wake up and be like, okay, there's clarity now. I have the energy. I don't need to rely on like sheer discipline to work. It's like I'm motivated to work again. And then now I am filling my time with PTs, private training. I feel like the passion in me has like rekindled in another sense for the business, but also for the art, the Muay Thai itself. It's like a new chapter with my relationship with it. At the start, obviously, it was the most passionate I'd ever been with Muay Thai. And then when I was going through the building of the gym, in all of its stages, my relationship with Muay Thai changed because now it was a primary source of income where I was supporting not only myself but staff and my partner as well. When you combine your passion with your work and you have so much on the line and all of your time is around it, I found the way it had affected me was it took away some of the passion. I am always passionate about it, but on a deep emotional level, like the fire wasn't as strong. Now that I've had some distance from it, reset different aspects of my life, I feel like the passion is back.
It's been tough. I'm currently in a very high stress environment at work, and Honours has always been a place to go to at the end of the day to relieve that stress in a way. And I haven't had that for the past month. And it builds up. So just praying that it opens up very, very soon.
Pretty shit, to be honest. Like, I've been pretty demotivated in like training. Oh, not sort of. Like, I've been running and stuff like that, but like, I haven't seen my friends that often. It's hard to kind of tee up training because I feel like I'm just getting busier with other life stuff apparently. But yeah, it is what it is.
What do you miss most about the gym?
People, 100% the people.
Just seeing everyone, the community, laughs, jokes, and just everyone working hard and having fun while doing it.
People. I miss the routine, I miss having that schedule, the vibes, and just walking in and feeling like, everyone's just home.
Having routine, training every single day, seeing my friends, training with the guys, keen for it to open up back up.
Just the vibes. Walk up the stairs, walk through the door, and everyone's just like happy to see the energy of everybody training and like pushing each other, but then also just like the banter, like we were saying on Saturday night, like we're just a bunch of yappers, like we yap more than we train sometimes. So it's like just the vibe, just the energy of everybody.
Just like the energy, and that's like the most important part about Honor. Honor like has that energy. It's like intoxicating, man. Like you just want to, you get a taste of it, and you just want to be around it all the time. That's what I miss the most. Like that energy, man. That energy gives me energy. Like that energy is like fuel. Like without that, like yeah, man, losing that little bit of energy. Need the energy back.
It's like a magnet. The good people have magnetized a certain area or a community, and they just like attracts like. So then every day when I'm surrounded by different people that inspire me in different ways, it gives me a little bit of hope for humanity, because I've had experiences with the opposite side of humanity where people are really selfish, vindictive, cowardly behavior, first-hand experience, or people that say something to your face and do the exact opposite behind your back. I've had countless experiences of that. To be around people that aren't like that is something I miss a lot.